Welcome to this week's video. Come today to Hosehill Lake, which is a lake run by the Berks, Bucks and Oxfordshire Wildlife Trust. It's near Thiel, so the plan today is to spend the morning here and then up the A4 away from Reading towards Thatcham, where I'm going to spend the afternoon, hopefully dusk, at what's called the Discovery Centre, which is another venue run by that Wildlife Trust. So the difference today in the weather, last week, if you watched the video, was very sunny and bright, which had its own little challenges in respect to filming. A little bit windy, but the temperature was definitely a lot warmer. This last week we've definitely seen a drop in the temperatures. Where I live in Basingstoke there wasn't a frost, but there was in Reading where I work, a bit of a frost there. It's been pretty much misty and foggy all of yesterday, overnight, and again this morning. It's just starting to clear a little bit. There's a circular walk around this lake, which is about a mile, which I've sort of done round once just to have a little look around. So I'm going to go round again now. It's a little bit brighter, see what I can catch. I've seen some few interesting birds. There's about 3 or 4 herons actually, but yeah, some pochard. So yeah, I'm going to have a little look. Crested Grebes. So see what I can find. Like I say, then pop into have a pub lunch in Thatcham, and yeah, see what the evening brings. So like I say, a lot cooler today. I'm definitely needing my coffee to keep warm. But yeah, let's see what comes. Despite the fact it's a dull and a dreary day, and the walk was a little bit muddy in places, it really is quite a picturesque little lake. It was one of the first birds that I managed to settle down and do some filming with these great Crested Grebes in their winter colours. Off into the distance I saw these red crested pochards, and I must admit the males look really quite bold with that orangey red crest and really quite a red beak. So I managed to take quite a bit of filmage of this, and a few images which I've put at the end of this video. Yeah, really brightened up what was really quite a dreary morning. Although there were quite a few great crested pochards, there was only a handful of the sort of common pochards. Close to the island, which is a man-made island, is a viewing screen, and as I sort of moved away from that to continue my walk around the lake, I spotted these goldfinches busily feeding on these thistles. Well rested, fed and watered. I've come to Thatcham here, just along the A4 as planned. It's quite overcast. Don't think we're going to get a very good dusk. Had a look round the Discovery Centre around the lake. Wasn't anything especially different from what I captured this morning, which I was sort of really pleased with some of the captures that I managed to get, so that's nice. So it's just a bit of a recce. These are the quite extensive reed beds. Next week, next Friday, I've got an opportunity to do a little bit of fishing. Whether I can do some videoing or some photography, I don't know. My dad would love to see that. It's down on the test, which is going to be lovely. So what I might do is to fit that in with a little bit of the sort of roe deer, try and catch up with the roe deer, so I can squeeze those sort of sessions in and around the fishing. So yeah, that's the plan for next week. And then we've got the terms coming to an end, Christmas holidays coming up. Hopefully go some slightly further afield. Denise is quite keen to maybe catch up with some deer, do a bit of photography down there, maybe down to Keyhaven. Yeah, do 2 or 3 days over the holiday. Try and get plenty of rest in as well. So yeah, it's quite nice, the winter. It's you're not getting up so early in the morning. Dawn and dusk is a little bit more achievable. It's just the fact that yeah, what you can film is a little bit more restricted, but yeah, keep looking around and see what we can find. So this part of Thatcham and the reed beds, the Kennington Avon Canal comes through, and something to note for the future. There were some kingfishers, 3 kingfishers. You can just hear them. I was sort of hoping, with the amount of reed beds, that there'll be a sort of a substantial number of starlings, but yeah, I suppose less than 100, probably 50 or 60 here. So it's been quite a mild autumn and early winter. So I'm hoping that as the colder weather comes in, they may sort of flock up in larger numbers. But it was quite good, really, to try and figure out where's best to film from. I didn't like the idea that they were coming across these phone lines, and the direction I would have preferred to be filming sort of into the sunset. So after these guys finally rested down into the reed beds, I had a little walk around a bit further, trying to find a better spot to film from. But yeah, like I say, not a massive murmuration, but it's a little bit encouraging. I'm going to probably try and return again just to see if they flock up in greater numbers. I'm going to put a few pictures of the couple of the birds that I captured. As I moved around, this is the angle I think I need to be, or possibly slightly more to the left. I was quite surprised that there was a better sunset than I imagined there was going to be. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. And as always, I hope to catch you in the next one.